I am Dr. Tanuja Joshi, obstetrician and gynecologist practicing in Yamunanagar, Nigadi, Pune, and director of Srinivas Hospital. Today I am going to tell you the recipe of donuts. The donuts, they were basically introduced by Dutch settlers in New York, and now they have reached to each corner of the world. And the dish is very delicious. It is liked by all, right from the children to the elders. So I am going to show you how to prepare it step by step, and just let us go.
These are the ingredients: 2 cups of refined flour, water as required to dough. This is milk, 2 tablespoonfuls of yeast. This is salt as required, we can add. This is oil, 3 tablespoonfuls. This is 3 tablespoonfuls of melted butter. This is 3 tablespoonfuls of ghee. This is ground sugar and a whole sugar, and a brush to apply oil to the dough. So we will mix 3 tablespoonfuls of sugar in a warm lukewarm milk. The milk should not be too hot, otherwise the yeast will not ferment properly. So we are melting the sugar in the lukewarm milk. Once the sugar is melted, we will add 2 tablespoonfuls of yeast to this mixture. So the process of mixing the sugar is going on, and now the sugar is melted properly, and we are taking yeast. The yeast is added 2 tablespoonfuls slowly to this mixture, trying to avoid formation of lumps, and slowly it is being mixed. Whatever the yeast that gets stick to the side walls of the bowl, that we get it mixed, and after that we will close the lid over that. The fermentation of yeast and this mixture takes roughly 15 to 20 minutes. Meanwhile, we will mix the dough. We are adding half tablespoonful of salt. Then sugar can be added as per your requirement, but here I have taken 4 to 5 tablespoonfuls of ground sugar. To this I am adding 2 tablespoonfuls of ghee, pure ghee, and to this we will be adding the fermented mixture. Just see how frothy this mixture has become. The addition of yeast froth gives fluffiness to the dough. So we have added it, and now we'll be mixing it. All the ingredients are mixed properly, thoroughly, and now we'll add water as required. We want to make the consistency of dough not very sticky, not very loose, not very tight. So we have to adjust water according to the consistency. So slowly we are saying how the dough has become. So it has to be kneaded properly. Roughly 15 to 20 minutes we need to do it. I am adding 3 tablespoonfuls of melted butter to it, so that the stickiness is less and it gives good flavor to the dough. So now the dough is ready. There is no stickiness. If you want to adjust the consistency, you can add refined flour to some extent. And now I am applying oil to this dough properly so that it doesn't get dried up. And now we'll cover this dough with a lid, and we'll keep it aside for another 1 hour. After 1 hour, see the consistency of dough. It has risen up, doubled almost to the original size of the dough. See how fluffy it has become. It is not sticking to the fingers. Now we'll break the aeration in the dough We will again knead it to some extent, and this dough is ready to make the donuts. So now we'll take a dough with a rolling pin. We will flatten the dough. We apply some flour on this plate, and with hands I am flattening the dough, and now with rolling pin I am giving a shape to donuts. So with a rolling pin we are making it flat, and with that we will give shape to the donuts. I have taken 2 lids, one a bigger circle and one a water cap, a small circle. So by the side I will press this lid and I will take it out, lift it up and take out the excess dough aside. Now in the center with a water cap circle I am putting a hole in it. I am taking out the excess dough in the circle, and now I will putting this on a parched paper. Similarly, different donuts are prepared. I will apply some oil and keep this donut aside. When all the donuts are ready, this is how we are making more donuts and giving shape with 2 lids. You get a ready-made shape also, but we can use the household things. After applying oil, we keep the donuts again for 15 minutes to be risen.
Now these donuts are risen and now they are ready to be fried. And now let us see how they look after frying.
This is a dark chocolate compound, white chocolate compound and Oreo biscuits for the decoration.
Oil is being heated and now we started frying. Do not pick up the donuts directly with the hands. Put it directly with the parchment paper, otherwise it will deflate.
The donuts are to be fried on a medium flame. It should not be fried on a high flame, otherwise it will darken and it will not have a brownish color. See how the golden brown color is coming. It is being fried thoroughly so that it gets fried from inside also. Now this is the chocolate. We are using a double boiler vessel. In the lower bowl we have taken a water, it is boiling and the dark chocolate compound is getting melted. Similarly, it has to be liquidy consistency so that we can dip the donut in a dark chocolate liquid. See the glow glistening, and this has to be kept aside. Similarly, we are getting white chocolate compound melted on a double boiler vessel. It has to be of such a porous consistency.
Now this is the decoration we are doing with the white chocolate. Just running over this.
Now we'll decorate the white donuts with pieces of Oreo biscuits. We have taken the pieces of Oreo biscuits, yes, and we are sprinkling it on it slowly on the white donuts.
Donuts are ready to be served. They look so tasty, yummy, delicious.
And yes, we are ready to serve the donuts.